If you're interested in performing a Millayah Laff tableau, there are several ways to do it, but it isn't actually a free-for-all. In this video, I'm going to look at a number of things you need to consider if you want to create your own Millayah Laff tableau. Hi, I'm Kashmir, and following on from the last video where I looked at what a Millayah Laff was and how Mahmoud Rida used it to create his Millayah Laff tableau, I want to explore how you can create your own tableau. So what are the salient points? What must you do if you're doing a Millayah dance? First of all, you need to be in character. It is a character dance, so you need to be a bit a ballad. So you need to be a little bit light, a little bit flirty, but at the same time strong. She's someone that the community is proud of. This is not a person of low repute. This is a daughter of the country. Next, you need to manipulate the Millayah. The two faults you see most often is not enough or too much. So sometimes you see people come in and they hold the Millayah in one position the whole time and dance away. Well, that really doesn't do anything. You've got to use the Millayah. At the other end, you might have people, and then you might have people who come in wrapped in the Millayah. And you think, oh yes, that looks okay. They toss the Millayah on the ground, very naughty, and then they dance. And then at the other end, you have people who seem to think their Millayah is a veil and whiz it round all over the place. It isn't a veil, it's Millayah, and it's meant to be quite heavy. You can't do that sort of thing with it. And you have to dance with it. This is, after all, meant to be a Millayah dance. This is not a time for you to just walk on and be moody. You know, this is not an acting part. This is not an under 5. This is meant to be a dance. So you should dance with the Millayah. So you want to use the ballady movement repertoire when you do this. So this is not the time to sort of throw in a whole lot of rib isolations or strut around the stage. Keep it within the repertoire. And you're dancing to suitable music. So it's going to be ballady music. Something a little bit light and flirtatious. This is not really something you'd do to any of the political shabby songs, because you're thinking of the time period. This is pre-60s, so it's an older style. And you might want to use Alexandrian music. Things to avoid. I've already said not manipulating your Millayah, or manipulating your Millayah like a veil. But the other one is the pro-trolling the docks one. Not quite sure where this comes in. Someone blames it on Hamidi, but I'm not sure. And this is where you become basically a prostitute. If you had been at a workshop where I was once, where an Egyptian man totally lost it when someone wanted to know why we were learning a whore's dance, you would never make this mistake again. This is not about prostitutes on the docks. And I mean, give up the chewing the gum too. That's just keep it lighter, keep it sweeter. Now, if you want to actually do a Millayah dance, the first thing I suggest is get a Millayah. You need to actually practice with a Millayah, preferably something of the right weight, or the weight you're going to use in performance, not a veil. Then practice wrapping it, unwrapping it, manipulating it. Do that first before you start dancing with it. So if you've got a choreography that you'd really like to do, great. But learn to use the Millayah first and then add the choreography afterwards. Otherwise it will look wrong. And I think that looks like a topic for another video. How to manipulate the Millayah. It won't be for a few weeks yet, but we'll see you then.